What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a good day. I got this out to do a little illustration, plus to tell you what I did today. So let's talk. So we got about $1,800 here in three different categories. First category, we have $1,800, and roughly depends on where you go, but in my area, this is $1,800 of silver right here, right? This is 57 ounces of the Kangaroo Sovereign coins. These right here. All right. Okay. This is 225 rolls. So 25, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, right? That's worth about $1,800. This right here is $1,800 in fiat currency. And then we have one gold coin, roughly about $1,800. You guys see the spot price. So you got to ask yourself, which one do I want? And I had to ask myself that too. And I said, what do I want? Do I want the silver, the currency, the fiat cash, or the one gold coin? And I made a decision today, guys. And I chose the silver. And I'm going to tell you guys why in a minute. First of all, what I did was I went up to my new coin shop. This guy is so cool, man. And I told him, I said, look, man, I'm really believing in silver right now. The gold to silver ratio, like I said, is roughly between 64 and 66 ounces of silver to every 1 ounce of gold. So you're thinking, why would you take 57 ounces of silver for 1 ounce of gold if the gold to silver ratio says about between the mid 60s? Well, when I talked to the coin shop owner, I told him my situation. I said, look, man, I want to trade 1 ounce of gold for silver. What will you do for me? And after deliberation and talking and going back and forth, he said, man, I can give you 57 ounces. And then I did the math on it. And 57, times 31 is $1,767. Which is right around what the cost of gold is. So I'm making a bet for my future. I'm saying, do I think in 5 years this will be worth more? This will be worth more because I could have got the cash too for it, or that'll be more because I would have got around $1,800 around. We're using rough numbers because it'd have been just shy of 1,800, but you know what I'm talking about. Or just keep my gold. The reason I decided to do this is because I just have a funny feeling, a strong feeling that silver is going to be worth way more than this stuff. I told you this stuff is going to be gone, and I think it's going to be worth more than this. Gold is definitely going to go up in 5 years, no question about it. But percentage-wise, this is, to me, is just a better buy. And so he said, I'll give you 57. I said, okay, cool. So he was like, all right. Now, I remember the other day he gave me some, generic rounds and stuff. He gave me 100 ounces of generic round silver for that 100-ounce bar. So I was thinking he's going to do the same thing. And then he turns around and looks at me and goes, okay, I can give you some generics and stuff. And then he looks at me and goes, you want some kangaroos? And I mean, my head started like shaking like a cartoon, like, whoa, what? Yeah, of course. So instead of getting 57 ounces of generics, which I was willing to take, he gave me 57 ounces of sovereign coins, which are a little bit more than the regular generics. And I took that in a heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? And then as he's doing it, he's counting up and he's doing this. And I had a couple ounces of gold on me. I said, why don't we do another one? So we did. And then I asked him right before he went and got it, I said, hey, instead of kangaroos, can you give me some Britannias maybe? He said, sure, no problem, Jerry. So he brought me 2 tubes of 25 of Britannias, and then the loose ones he brought kangaroos. He said, is that okay? I don't have any loose ones. I said, that's fine with me. I wanted to get out of there before this guy changed his mind. You know what I'm saying? So for me personally, I traded in the silver or the gold for the silver because I just think it's gonna go way way up. And I'm going to make a video specifically telling you why I think silver as a commodity and maybe an investment, besides the the up potential, besides Bitcoin, I think it's the number one asset class you can have. I really do, man, because it's so undervalued. And I'll get into that in the other video. But I decided to make that change, and you guys got to make that decision too. One of the reasons outside of what I'm going to talk about in the other video is that, I had a strategy this year. I was going to have my gold to silver ratio, keep some silver, keep my gold, because Mike Maloney has 1 ounce of gold to every 500 ounces of silver. Now, I'm not quite there yet, but with those two exchanges, I'm actually getting close to that now. I'm getting close to that because I picked up 114 ounces of silver for just 2 of those, okay? Which is insane to me. But anyways, we got to change our strategy based on what's going on in the market. And the market right now with the silver squeeze and the shortages of silver and all this stuff going on, it's just like, wait a minute. Silver, the new bottom to me, the new low of the prices is the mid to high 20s right now. We're not going to see in the 15s and the 18s and the low 20s anymore. I don't believe that. I really don't. I really believe that that's the new norm, and that's the bottom, and that's where it's going to go up from. I honestly believe that. So with that belief, I went ahead and made my bet on silver. I made my bet on silver, and I think I made the right choice. Now, like I said, I'm going to keep a little bit of gold. And, I'm not going to say I'm not going to accumulate every once in a while, but I might get some fractionals here and there. But I have a few ounces left of gold that I'm okay with as a savings account, just in case something happens. But this right here is my checking and my savings accounts for my silver, because like I said, this stuff right here, right now cash is king, but it's, it's losing its momentum. So there you guys have it, man. I went ahead and traded 2 ounces of gold for 57 ounces times 2, 114 ounces of silver to make that trade. I'm very happy with that, honestly. To be honest, last year I could have probably gotten 70-something ounces of silver, but at the time, the gold and silver ratio was so much bigger. It was in the hundreds and the 80s and stuff like that. I remember a guy told me he'd give me 70-something ounces, which would have been, cool. But at the time, it just didn't seem good, But if it was, a different number, I would have done it. But now I've actually taken 20 ounces less, because they would have given me about 77 ounces like 6 months ago for 1 ounce of gold. But now they're only giving me 57. But not only is silver even more valuable than it was now, the gold and silver ratios, the gap is closed, but I also got all sovereign coins, and I'm happy about that. Now, don't get me wrong, I would have took all generics, but when he said, do you want some kangaroos? I said, does a bear poop in the woods and wipe his butt with a fluffy white rabbit? Yes, of course I'm gonna take that. So that's what we did today, guys. I hope you guys learned something in this lesson of not to choose what I chose, but to make a decision, because there's many different asset classes, but as a stacker, as a precious metal stacker, guys, we got a few choices here, and you got to either choose silver, gold, cash, a mix between the two, or what kind of ratio you want between these 3 assets. All right, guys, let me know what you think. Did I make the right decision? Was I stupid? He's like, Jerry, why would you get this up, bro? Or are you going to say, Jerry, good job, man. You should have done that. Or, man, you should have got that cash, man. Let me know, please, in the comment section below. And, guys, if you like this video, do me a favor. Hit the like button. Only if you like it, of course. And if you like my videos and you think, you can learn something and we can become, silver ambassadors, you want to say, you know what? I got the perfect guy to show you, your friends and your family when you're sending this. I got the perfect guy to show you how to learn about silver. He doesn't have much. He doesn't have much cash or gold, but he's got not much information, but I think he can help you with the combination of all this stuff. The little information, the gold, silver, and the dollars. He can probably help you. All right, so check him out. But the way to do that is share it. Please, guys, all right? Because we already know. Sharing is caring. And you guys know I love you very much. You guys are my boys and my girls out there, man. All right. You guys stay safe. Make sure you make the right decision with your assets, and keep on stacking, guys, and be patient because our time is coming. All right. Thank you so much for watching. You guys take care of yourselves. Peace and love, guys.